night. 4 nights quickly dream away the time, and then the moon shall behold the nights of our solemnities.
I woo thee with my sword, but I will wed thee in another king's flute.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, good edges. What news brings thee?
Full of vexation come I, with complaints against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius! My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander, and my gracious Duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Be it so she will not hear before your grace, consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, which will either be to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind. To want your mother's voice, the other must be held worthy.
I would my mother look but with mine eyes.
Take the time to pause, and by the next new moon, the seething day betwixt my love and me, upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience of your mother's will, or wed Demetrius as she would.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield that great title to my certain right.
You have your mother's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. You can marry her.
Mournful Lysander, truth he hath my love, and what is mine, my love shall render him, and she is mine, and all my right of her I do say unto Demetrius.
Demetrius, come, and come Aegeus. Demetrius, go along. As for you, Hermia, look you on yourself to fit the fancies of your mother's will, or the law of Athens yields you up.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
Delight for want of rain, which I could well beteem them from the tempest of my eyes.
I methought that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth.
Then let us teach our child patience, because it is a customary cross, as due to love as dreams and thoughts and sighs.
Good persuasion, therefore, hear me. I have a widow once, now, and she respects me as her only son. Of Athens is her house remote 7 leagues, and there, gentle Hermia, may I marry her. And to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue it. If thou lovest me, then steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and there, leave without the town, there will I wait for thee.
My good Lysander, in that place that thou hast appointed me, truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena, whither away?
Call you me fair? That's fair again unsay. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns could teach my smiles such skill.
I give him curses, and he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers could such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place.
Tomorrow night through Athens' gate we have devised to steal.
And in the wood there my Lysander and myself shall meet. And thence from Athens turn away our eyes. Farewell, sweet playfellow, pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius.
Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dote on you.
How happy some or other some can be. Through Athens, I'm not as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know but all that he do know. And as he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I admire his qualities, things base and vile, holding no quantity. Love can transpose to form and dignity. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind. And therefore is when Cupid painted blind. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eyne, he hailed down oaths that he were only mine. And when this hail some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, in showers of oaths did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But herein mean I to enrich my pain, to have his sight, thither and back again.
In the next scene, you will meet some regular working men who are trying hard to put on a play. In Shakespeare's day, it was common for regular working Joes to put on performances for things like the Duke's wedding, or festivals, or something for the mayor. So, working men rehearsing.
Here is the scroll of every man's name, which is thought fit through all Athens to plan our interlude before the Duke and the Duchess on his wedding day at night.
First, good sequence. Say what the play treats on, then read the name of the actors, and so go to a point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you. Now, proceed.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom the Weaver?
Ready. Name what part I am for and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover who kills himself most gallant for love.
And the last some true tears in the performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their own eyes. But for the rest, my chief humor is for a tyrant. I can play Hercules rarely. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates. And Phoebus' car shall shine from afar and make and mar the foolish fates. This was lofty. Now, Peter Quince, read the rest of the names of the actors.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe? A wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Let me not play a woman. I have a beard coming.
That's all one. You shall speak as small as you will.
Let me play the Thisbe too. I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. Disney. Oh, Pyramus dear. Oh, lady dear, I love dear.
No, you must play Pyramus, and Flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Myself, Thisbe's father, Snug the joiner, you the lines part, and I hope here's a play fitted.
Have you the lines part written? Pray if it be, give it me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
Let me play the lion part two. I'll roar you and do any man's good heart to hear it. Roar!
And you should do it too terribly, that you would fright the ladies and the Duchess, that they would shriek, and there were enough to hang us all.
Hang us all?
Oh, and the sun.
Oh, I will roar you as gently as any sucking dove. I'll roar you and swear in nightingale.
You would pay no part but Pyramus. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man, as one shall see in the summer's day. Therefore you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it.
Well, masters, here are your parts. I entreat you, request you, and desire you to learn them by tomorrow night. Meet me in the wood. I pray you, fail me not.
There we will meet, and there we may rehearse, most obscenely and courageously. Take pains.
Take pains.
Take pains.
Take pains.
Be perfect.
Be perfect.
Adieu.
Adieu.